Hello. Okay. This is 62 divisions to the octave, but actually it's 124 because in the notes I use things like 272.5. So that's like half of a 62 division, which would be 124 division. Um, it's 8 voices: soprano, alto, alto 2, tenor, tenor 3, tenor 5, bass 1, bass 2. And these are the intervals. With 8 voices, choose 2. That gives you 29, I believe, combinations. Anyway, all these intervals between soprano, alto 2, soprano, tenor 3, all the possible pairwise combinations that I created in this list of numbers is 29 columns. Now, melodically, look at the soprano. It goes from 93 to 79 to 94, but every other one, 93, 94, 95, that is 1/62nd step. 2 raised to the 1 divided by 62. Yeah, 1.011, practically just an octave. So that is the smallest increment. Actually, the increments can get as small as 124. That small. That's a barely perceptible melodic increment, but most of them are 1/62nd of an octave. And when you go from 93 to 94 to 95, you're only jumping up by this little bitty step. 110 to 111, uh, let's see, 141, 142, 143. So the steps are actually pretty small in the melodies, but the harmonies are just straightforward repetition. This is a major third to a minor 6 to a tritone to a major third to a minor 6 to a tritone. Notice that tritone is exactly square root of 2. That's why I like using even divisions of the octave. I don't know, I'm just in love with the tritone being the square root of 2. But these are all the intervals of the whole chord structure. More code, more code. This is a graph of a piecewise graph of the chord structure. These are what the voices are doing. This is the same graph except in the frequency domain. This is the number of 62 steps. Each increment here is 1/62, and the frequency is more of a exponential. Like you can check it. This is frequency of 4,800 hertz, 4,869 hertz, 9,000 hertz. We're getting up to 15,000 hertz, and this is beyond human hearing, 22,000 hertz, and you can hear it. I sample more code, more code, more code. Same thing again. This is the actual Fourier series. You can see by the Gibbs phenomena, those little peaks, those little right there. See, this is the frequency strictly piecewise function, and this is the Fourier series that I'm going to integrate to make the pitches, the sounds, and this is the actual sound, and it sounds horrible. I don't like it at all, but it's getting better. I'm going to slow it down so you can hear the harmonies, the beats in the harmonies. Right now, each chord is only 1 second long, and it goes by too fast. And the pitch is just too high here. It goes beyond the sample rate. If the pitch is up there at, what is it, 22,000. It's really close to my sample rate. Your sample rate should be double whatever your highest frequency is. So double 23 is 46, but still it gets all wonky when it gets that high. you'll hear it. And it sounds terrible. I just hate it. But it's 124 divisions of the octave at frequencies near the range of human hearing. And here it is. And that's that. I leave the link to the code in the comments, both the PDF file and the Mathematica notebook. You can use your own numbers in here and your own divisions of the octave. Ableton just does not have. I mean, there's so many great things about Ableton. It just sounds better, but it just doesn't provide this kind of range so simply. And you can see your intervals of your notes right here, and just, I don't know, use the code for yourself. I'm going to keep trying to improve upon this. The next thing I'm going to do is slow it down so you can actually hear the beats in the chords, the harmonies, and and get rid of this high frequency, lower that down. I don't know. I had to post. So y'all have a good day.